Good morning. It's Monday, November 25th, 2019, and you're watching the Daily Mix TV. Hi, my name is Sean Patrick Hillman. In what people are citing as the biggest deal ever in the luxury sector, LVMH announced it is in fact buying Tiffany and Company for $16.3 billion. The iconic French conglomerate that owns over 75 brands, including Dior and Louis Vuitton, Bulgari, and more, is expected to pay $135 a share for the iconic American jeweler. Now, according to Bain & Company, jewelry is projected to see a 7% sales growth this year. But the question really is Tiffany's going to see any of that? They've been a victim of global trade wars, and they've had decreases in Chinese tourists to the U.S., as well as tariffs on its products in China, which has impacted its bottom line. Now, Tiffany's board is expected to vote to finalize this deal later today. Herein lies the challenge for Tiffany's. They've had a brand identity issue for the last few years as they tried to pivot a little too late to a younger consumer. Now, they tried to do this with, really interesting street marketing, the way that they approach things from more of an urban perspective as opposed to a general market perspective. And some of it worked, but most of it didn't. At the end of the day, you need to stay true to your brand DNA. And yes, of course, you need to evolve. That doesn't mean throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You need to look at your brand and say, okay, are there elements of the brand that appeal to other demographics or that we can use to drive growth within a certain demographic? Tiffany's didn't do that the right way. And at a time where it was critical, unfortunately, their sales started to decline, and then the global trade wars began. So it's almost the perfect storm. The fact that LVMH is going to use this as a linchpin, as a stepping stone to grow their influence in the American market is a brilliant move by Bernard Arnault. He's been the chairman of LVMH for over 30 years. And there's a reason why the company is worth over $200 billion. Now, when you look at Tiffany's becoming a part of their portfolio, look for a lot of brand expressions and crossovers between the other LVMH brands to start to take hold. The ride-hailing app everyone loves to hate, Uber, has lost its license to operate in London, one of its largest markets, and the issue was over safety issues. This is not the first time Uber's been denied an operating license in the UK. This did happen a couple of years ago, and Uber worked to get it renewed with an appeal as well as changes to their driver relationships. However, this time, I have a feeling that things are a little different. Now, don't get me wrong, I think London will acquiesce and Uber will get its license back, but not before making further and serious changes to their operations. Uber is under a microscope right now with a lot of different municipalities. And when you look at the ride-hail cap that New York City put on Uber and Lyft and things like that, you can certainly be sure that other cities are going to follow suit very soon. With Uber, though, there is a special issue respectful of London, and that is the London cabs, the big black London cars. The problem there is that they do have a union and they're very strong. Uber has never been able to crack that, but they have affected their business just as they have in New York City with New York City yellow cabs. So I have a feeling some of this is more about London heritage and history than anything else, and frankly, I can't blame them. Perfect, the company behind YouCam Makeup, unveiled the brand's latest collaboration with haircare brand Aveda. Together, the companies are bringing artificial intelligence and augmented reality for hair color try-on experiences to consumers as mobile phones and the web e-commerce channels for Aveda. Looking to reinvent the way that women find their next hair color, the collaboration allows users to discover and test more than 90 Aveda hair colors through the use of AI, AR, and machine learning, according to the companies. Quote, "We're excited to partner with the leading hair care brand Aveda to integrate YouCam's hyper-realistic AI and AR hair color try-on technology into their consumer shopping experience. The true-to-life hair color try-on showcases Aveda's complete color range, including the advanced ombre gradient effects, creating a virtual hair color try-on experience that rivals one in the salon chair." Anytime you can bring a real world experience into virtual through technology is a win, especially with Gen Z and millennials. With baby boomers and Gen Xers, it's a little different. So obviously, Aveda is trying to target a new audience using this technology, and that's a very smart decision. Shades range across the blonde, brunette, red, trend, and vibrant color families, and even include a color melt ombre effect for an additional 30 shades. YouCam's technology considers the user's base hair color and lighting conditions in order to deliver an accurate virtual color effect that matches the results from an in-salon session. Now, when you look at this kind of idea and what using a mobile phone means in terms of that look and feel and trying to understand your options in a store or even on the go, this is a smart move for Aveda and for Perfect Corporation, which owns YouCam. I can't imagine a better partner for this kind of push, especially given how Aveda was created. So when you look at Aveda and their meteoric rise during the massive trend cycle of essential oils, Horst Rechelbacher, who is the founder of Aveda, was very smart in how he designed all of that. Now, Horst unfortunately passed away a number of years ago, but when you look at what's going on with Aveda now, in order to capitalize on a new demographic and a younger generation, using this technology is brilliant. Quote, at Aveda, we pride ourselves on our customers' ability to create the look and color they desire with our extensive range of shades. This technology and virtual try-on experience is a perfect way for our customers to get a feel for a style before committing to it in the salon chair. And we're excited to partner with Perfect Corp and YouCam to make this experience that much easier and enjoyable for all. And that was Barbara Dallaire, who's the SVP Global General Manager at Aveda. Aveda's virtual hair color try-on, sorry, it's a little wordy today, can be experienced across mobile phones and desktops via the Aveda website. You know, I've done a lot with AR over the last 2 years, and this application is brilliant. I can't wait to see how it works out for Aveda. Okay. I can't even believe this is a story, but it actually is. Die-hard Dunkin' fans in New England just won't drop that cup. The polystyrene foam cup, that is. Dunkin' plans to phase out the cups in the region next month and nationwide by the end of next year as part of a green program, an environmental program that they agreed to. So a lot of manufacturers, a lot of brands are dropping polystyrene foam cups from their offering because they know how bad it is for the environment. In this case, though, which is what makes this even funnier, New Englanders are literally hoarding these cups. They're stockpiling them in their homes so that they can continue to experience the foam cup. Consumer trends and behaviors. All right, looks like another direct-to-consumer brand has made the leap to brick and mortar. Men's footwear brand Taft has opened its first store in Manhattan's Soho. Founded in 2014, the brand has amassed a huge following among athletes, celebrities, and other influencers. Now, Taft is like Warby Parker. It's, you know, when you look at really direct-to-consumer brands, digital native brands, a lot of them have that sort of minimalist, very clean approach, which, as you can see on the screen, is no different from Taft. Prices for this brand typically fall within the $200 range. Now, the opening of the store brings the brand full circle in a year of exponential growth after bootstrapping $20 million in less than 4 years. Taft took on funding for the first time last year from venture capital firms and fellow entrepreneurs. So as an example, NBA star Dwayne Wade invested in the seed round. Fifth Wall Ventures is also one of its backers. Fifth Wall, interesting company. They really do go after digitally native brands to bring them to the physical world and help them to grow. So for Fifth Wall, smart move. The Soho store is designed by Bobby Red, which also designed Allbirds concept store in Soho. As you can see, the interior has a relaxed vibe with a curated blend of vintage and new couches and armchairs to make it feel as if they're trying on shoes in a friend's living room. The focal point of the space is an iconic shoe wall featuring 48 of the brand's most popular styles. Quote, Seeing our products being displayed on shelves and in the hands of our customers is a dream come true. Being an online-only brand, we missed out on the magical moment when a customer sees the shoes for the first time and tries them on. We're super excited for people to get that experience in our first store. And that's Corey Stevens, who's the founder of Taft. When you make the decision to go from online only into retail, you've got to make sure that you're translating that minimalist experience into brick and mortar. And it looks like Taft has really done that. I just hope in terms of training and execution that follows suit right in. Okay. This week is Thanksgiving week. So here's what's going to happen. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, obviously today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, we'll have Daily Mix TV episodes. We're not going to have one on Thursday or on Friday. We'll be back with you on Monday. So I will see you guys tomorrow on Tuesday. Have a great day, okay?